Hi, in this video we are going to solve this pair of simultaneous equations simultaneously. So we are going to use the elimination method. Now we're going to call this equation 1 and this one equation 2. And now we want to decide which one we want to cancel. Whether we want to cancel x or do we want to cancel y. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you want to cancel. You can cancel y if you want. So if you want to cancel y, you need to look carefully. There's a y here, there's a 2 here. So you multiply the second equation by 2. And here there's 1. So you multiply the first equation by 1. Now 1 times this, it remains the same because you multiply by 1. Now because 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times y is plus 2y. 2 times 1 is 2. So now if you want to cancel y, you've got 2y and then you've got also 2y. So how do you cancel this? It has to become 0. So what you do, you have to minus because 2y minus 2y becomes 0. So what you do, you minus. Okay, so now we're going to say x minus 4x is negative 3x. Y minus y, it cancels out, and then 2 minus 2 is 0. So I have minus 3x is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 0 divided by minus 3, x is equal to 0 divided by minus 3 is 0. So we found the value of x. Now you can take this value of x, you pick any equation. It doesn't matter, you want equation 1, you can take equation 1. Or you can have equation 2 if you want. Let's take equation 2. Equation 2 is 2x plus y is equal to 1. So you have 2x plus y is equal to 1. That means you have 2 times x, x is 0. So 2 times 0 plus y is equal to 1. 2 times 0 is 0, 0 plus y is equal to 1. So I got y is equal to 1. So your answers are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So this is our first equation. Now suppose you want to solve this second equation. Okay, this is our second question, and it's up to you to decide what you want to cancel. You want to cancel x, you can cancel x. You want to cancel y, you can cancel y. But first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to call this equation equation 1, and then you're going to call this one equation 2. All right, so now we have equation 2. So therefore, if you want to cancel y, look here, there's a 2 here. So you multiply the first equation by 2. And there, next to y, there's a 5. So you multiply equation 2 by 5. So you cross like this. The 2 goes up, the 5 comes down if you want to cancel y. If you wanted to cancel x, you would have said 3 times the top equation there, and then 2 times the bottom equation here. But you don't want to cancel x, you have chosen to cancel y. So let's multiply out. 2 times 2 is 4x, so I got 4x. 2 times 5y is 10y, plus 10y, and then 2 times 3 is 6, so you got 6. Next you have 5 times 3x is 15x, 5 times minus 2y is minus 10y, and then 5 times minus 5 is minus 25. So this is your equation. That's how it's looking like now. We want to cancel y. Look, you've got 10y minus 10y. So 10y and then you've got minus 10y. How do we make this to 0? So if you say minus, it will become 10y minus minus becomes plus, become 20y. It's not going to cancel. You heard me carefully? If you put minus here, you will get 10y minus minus 10y. That means it will become 10y plus 10y, which is 20y, and it does not cancel out. So therefore, if you minus, it's not going to cancel out. So what we do, we add. Let's say if you add it, we see what's going to happen. Right, so if you add, you say 10y plus minus becomes minus. Okay, and then you've got 10y. 10y minus 10y is 0. So it cancels out when you put a plus. So you have to plus. Alright, so now 4 plus 15 is 19, and you've got x there. You also have this plus this is going to cancel out. And then you have 6 plus minus 25, which is minus 19. Okay, so now we have x is equal to minus 19 divided by 19. That means x is equal to negative 1. So this is your first answer. Once you've got x as negative 1, you want to put x into any of the equation. You can pick equation 1 or equation 2. It doesn't matter again which equation you want to take. Let's take equation 1. Okay, I'm going to write it any equations. So let's take 2x plus 5y is equal to 3. 2 times x means 2 times minus 1 because x is minus 1. So 2 times minus 1, okay, plus 5y is equal to 3. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2 plus 5y is equal to 3. So 5y is equal to 3. The minus 2 can go on the other side, becomes plus 2. Okay, so that means you have 5y is equal to 5, and therefore y is equal to 5 divided by 5, which is equal to 1. And here are your two answers. X is negative 1 and y is equal to 1. Here is another question. You want to solve these simultaneously. So we're going to call this equation 1 and this is equation 2. And of course, you're going to put a bar here. So immediately I can cancel x because I see x here, x here. So what do you do to cancel these two x? So you just minus, because x minus x becomes 0. So what you're going to do, you're going to minus. So if I take x minus x, I'm going to get 0. So this is going to cancel out. And I've got 2y minus means plus 6y. That means 8y is equal to 3 minus 9 is minus 6. So therefore I have y is equal to, okay, minus 6 divided by 8. You cross by 2, you're going to get minus 3 over 4. So the value of y is minus 3/4. Here we are. You want to find x, you can pick any equation. Let's take equation 1. Equation 1, I have, take equation 1. Okay, equation 1, you've got x, okay, plus 2y is equal to 3. Now, y is minus 3/4, so you're going to replace y by minus 3/4. So I've got then x plus 2 times minus 3/4 is equal to 3. So x minus the 2 can go and this can go here. Minus 3 over 2 is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 plus 3 over 2. X is equal to 3 over 2, which then becomes 3 plus 1.5, because 3 over 2 is 1.5. And so x is going to be equal to 4.5. So here are the two answers.